Yo everyone, this is Kaizouwar here, and this is going to be a very unorganized video because this is my thoughts about the current situation of what Mori's going on with ever since he left ARCSYS Works to do his own thing. So Toshimichi Mori, as we all know, is the creator of the BlazBlue series, right? But now he is away from ARCSYS. He decided to start his own studio known as Studio Flare, and he did put out some images of what he's going to do at this studio. Well, not really what he's going to do, more like hints of what he's going to do. And I want to talk about these images a little bit. The very first image that caught my eye was this image right here of a girl that looks like Rachel Alucard or Raquel. It doesn't really matter because they look similar, but the point is this character looks very familiar. And this won't be the first time I'm going to say this, but okay. So maybe Mori is going to have this character be a part of a new game he's going to make. Now, Mori did have a Famitsu interview about what he's doing at this studio, but I don't think that the interview right now is part of this video because I want to say that for another video in case it's super important. But it's not important to this video as of this moment. The point is, this character caught my eye. I was like, hey, look! It looks like Rachel. And, considering that, Mori doesn't work at ARCSYS Works anymore, that technically means he doesn't own these characters anymore, which means we're going the route of legally distinct right now. And so we're going the route of legally distinct Rachel, which I don't have an issue with. A lot of companies do that. Sometimes people lose the rights to things like, for example, the Xeno series. If anyone's familiar with the Xeno series, like the games like Xenogears, Xenosaga, and Xenoblade, I'm not shocked. And it happens all over the place. Just things happen. And that's not all, because Mori did upload another image of a very familiar looking character, and that is this guy. He doesn't have a name, Mori just uploaded the picture, but he looks extremely familiar, guys. Okay, I don't think I have to explain it to anyone what he looks like. I mean, he has the studded earring, he has the same general look about him, the green eye, the red jacket, the little symbol that's all over his person. It's Ragna. It's Ragna. It's Mori's legally distinct Ragna with Jin's hairstyle, right? And I kind of find it funny because Mori did upload another picture, which I will get into in a minute. But looking at these two characters side by side, it's just funny to me that this character here. Now, Mori's faces aren't consistent all the time with certain characters, but I do look at this female character he presented and it looks like Rachel, but also it has the aspects of Rachel, but also she looks kind of like Noelle to me, right? And then when I look at this not Ragna, I see aspects of Jin with the hair, and I see obviously parts of Ragna here. And I say, oh, cool. He's just Jin and Ragna mixed together, and I think that's super cool. So yeah, it's more as legally distinct Ragna. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? It's funny how blatant it is. It's not like, oh yeah, this would be maybe if he changes enough to be but no, it's essentially Ragna with an eye patch and slight changes with the hair, and I think that's incredibly funny. And if that wasn't enough, Mori did release a very recent picture of showing the two characters together. And there is a lot of connections to BlazBlue here. I mean, first of all, we see the same, obviously from the blatant one, we see the sword in the background with a ribbon attached to it. And that's obviously a reference to, at the end of Central Fiction, where, since Ragna's gone, Rachel tied one of her ribbons to Ragna's sword, as it was his headstone, that kind of stuff. Then don't get me started on the Murakumo swords pierced through not Ragna. We see more of not Ragna, and then we look at his chest and see that little symbol that Mori puts on a lot of BlazBlue characters, really important BlazBlue characters like Naoto, Ragna, Nu, Noelle, those kinds of characters. And I never really had this. They never really gave a name for this symbol. I call it the Amaterasu symbol because that's what it reminds me of. It just reminds me of Master Yi and Amaterasu. So the Amaterasu symbol is on Ragna. Sorry, not Ragna, and it's actually carved out, right? It's cut out. It's just pretty insane to me, and it's on the girl's shoulder as well, which is actually pretty crazy. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. That's just what's going on here, right? Obviously Mori can't use BlazBlue, straight up BlazBlue, right? And again, there's a lot of things going on here that's actually pretty insane, right? And keep in mind, when I look at the main character, his eye is covered by the eye patch. And it's okay, well, he has green eyes already. And I assume that maybe since he's pretty much like Ragna, that the other eye could possibly be red as well. We don't know, because until more release any information, we just don't know. But we can safely say that these characters are clearly based off Ragna and Rachel. So Mori also released some text alongside this image, and unfortunately, I have no idea how to read Japanese too well. So I just stole a translation. So the translation says, "A man busts through some concrete covered in blood, mumbling about someone who doesn't know how to hold back, which understandably scares a girl. They recognize each other from meeting previously and banter a bit about how suspicious the man is. The banter stops when someone takes a shot at the girl and narrowly misses, and the man stands up to protect her while revealing that the one whose life is being targeted is the girl, not him." So this translation automatically gives me some what is going on vibes, right? Obviously, this is all new to us. I assume that he's using BlazBlue as a basis to work off of so we can create his own new thing. Because, for one, these two already know each other. They recognize each other from meeting previously. And Ragna and Rachel know each other. So, like, obviously, what my understanding is that Mori's going to, like, it gets this, whatever this new project is, requires you to know what BlazBlue is or to understand it. I feel like that'd be kind of a weird thing, because, again, you know, that's a whole different franchise now, like, away from Mori's new thing. So I can't really say much on that front, but I feel like, you know, it's kind of this is maybe going to be a reward for those who stuck around to what new game this is going to be. Now, again, we don't know what new game this actually is going to be, because we don't know if it's going to be an RPG, a fighting game, you know, whatever. All we know is that they're going to create games. Mori can create anything. He's created a bunch of different kinds of games during his tenure at ARCSYS Works. You know, he created visual novels, he created fighting games. He wanted to create BlazBlue to an RPG originally, so, you know, plenty of avenues to go with, right? I mean, hell, his studio is called Studio Flare, man. Flare, Blaze, come on, man. I swear to God, if this new game has the word flare, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind. Holy shit. But anyway, I don't have much to say because we don't know these characters' names. We just know that they have ties to BlazBlue in some fashion, and it's incredibly blatant, right? Very blatant. We don't know if it's like this is going to be Mori's attempt at a soft reboot for BlazBlue, which I wouldn't be shocked because, again, he doesn't have the rights to BlazBlue, so he has to do what he can. So yeah, it's gonna be like, hey, this is like, hey, you know what? This is gonna be my BlazBlue with since ARCSYS owns BlazBlue, this is gonna be mine with blackjack and hookers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what the hell this all is, but I like seeing what Mori's up to, you know? As for BlazBlue itself, we don't know what the future of that game is going to be like, because the only thing we have right now is the roguelike game coming out. So that's, you know, that's the only thing we have. We don't know what the hell that, we don't know what's going to go beyond that roguelike, because they're going to find that ARCSYS isn't even working on it themselves, 91 actives. So we don't know. Honestly, ARCSYS Works is supporting the project, but as for development and all that kind of stuff, 91 actors handling it. So whatever Mori's new project is, I'm looking forward to it, because I definitely want to see how many BlazBlue callbacks this is going to have, right? Or what the name of the game is going to be, what these new characters are going to be like, what connections to BlazBlue are going to influence these characters outside of, like, you know, the actual design things, right? Because with this whole translation thing about these two characters already meeting each other and how, you know, just it's insane, right? It's insane that, like, this is even a thing right now. It's crazy. Mori went back up on the horse. He's like, I'm ready to do my own thing right now. And it's kind of cool to see, you know, what ties to BlazBlue this already has. Like, it's insane. It's incredibly blatant, but I'm cool with that. We just got to see how it play out. We got to see what's this even going to be, right? So yeah, Mori is definitely playing up the fact that he's done BlazBlue, and I presume that this whole experience with these two characters are going to play on the knowledge you know of BlazBlue to, you know, work within it. Don't know, just gotta wait and see. But I'm pretty excited. These characters already look cool. These are just different possibilities of the characters, and I think BlazBlue has drilled in the word possibility enough into my brain to let me allow to believe that these characters could be just different possibilities of BlazBlue. I mean, BlazBlue has infinite possibilities, and these guys are just two of them. And we just gotta wait to see what else Mori brings out, because I swear to God, if the next character we already have Ragna and Jin fusion, Noelle and Rachel fusion. I swear to God, if we see a goddamn Tau fusion with someone, or like Hakumen. Actually, I don't know how Hakumen work, but like, or Tsubaki, or whatever, or new Hazma's Termi form, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever he has next, I'm willing to lose my shit. That's all I really have to say. I don't want to drag out this video any longer, everyone. I'm just hyped for whatever Mori has next. After BlazBlue Alternative Dark War, I figured Mori was just gonna be, wasn't gonna be on the horse for much longer. He's gonna just take a long break in whatever he's gonna do next. But no, after BlazBlue Alternative Dark War was over, he just went straight to get a new studio and doing his own thing, which I'm like, damn, that's fast. Some developers just take forever to get back up on the horse, but Mori, he went straight forward. So I'm happy to see that he's in much better spirits of the sad state of Alternative Dark War and the sad state of Cross Tag Battle. So I'm happy to see Mori's back at the game again. Hope to see what Mori has. So yeah, without further ado, I'll see y'all next time. Definitely hope to see more of whatever hell Studio Flair's gonna do. So without further ado, I'll see y'all next time. Peace, everyone. I hope everyone has a great day. I am out.